Hello, everybody. Welcome to more of the Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Dinosaur.
Yeah, you have to double each D. So it's Dinosaur. We're we're
Hinkle.
pl- we're playing the level 2 of Mario with how many.
I think somebody just needs to turn up the thermostat for cats.
Speaking of dinosaurs and double D's, I have a trailer on your stream right now for the new Jurassic World movie with Scarlett Johansson in it.
Oh, she's in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I also saw they. Have you guys watched the Summer Game Showcase today?
No.
They announced another Jurassic Park Evolution game.
Oh,
That's
I'm like,
nice.
wow, I have the first to have not touched any of them.
same.
I saw, I guess it
was.
wasn't that, but I saw apparently Final Fantasy Tactics is coming back.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
had a state of play yesterday. Yeah, that'll be pretty neat because I've never played Final Fantasy Tactics.
Is one of these announcement things the place where they announced that Marvel fighting game that looks cool as hell?
Yeah,
That
yesterday on the state
yeah,
of play.
that was also state of play.
That was Arc System Works and Sony partnering up.
It was it looks amazing. Like it looks exactly like the kind of fighting game that I'll never play because I'll never be any good at it. But I am so excited to watch that game.
I mean, we could try to play it on stream together.
Yeah, we could just have a little group
Yeah, I
match.
guess I could play it with friends. Yeah.
Yeah,
Little
if we
group
get
fight.
Shima in, we could definitely do some 2-on-2 or just do 1-on-1s while the other two watch and commentate.
Yeah, we'll just trade off the
We can
commentator
fight
seat.
cast this shit and train each other how to get good.
Can we do a Marvel Rivals stream?
That would be interesting. I want to try that out sometime.
We'd have to get 6 people.
That's asking a
Okay,
lot.
well,
of
we
this
won't
group.
do that. We'll have to play with randos.
That's as likely as the next vacation trip happening.
I mean, even if
Well-
we got all the regulars, that's 5 people.
Well, then there's
And
Amanda.
I'm pretty
to
sure
play.
at least one of them can't run it.
Yeah.
Amanda plays.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
there's
there's still 5.
still 5. I don't know if anyone else in the group even plays Marvel Rivals. Hey, Libby, what did y'all think of the new Scott Pilgrim game? I saw that, and that looks neat, but I've never played the first one or seen the movie or read the books.
I've never had any thought about anything Scott Pilgrim related ever at all.
I have very strong opinions on it. I like I really like the books in the game. The movie's pretty good. It stands on its own. I really don't care for the Netflix series personally.
Oh yeah, I forgot they had a Netflix
I
thing
get
too.
they wanted to do their own thing, and I respect it, but I. just
That
want
seems to be a
faithful
lot of the
I just
Netflix
want a faithful-
adaptations.
I just want a faithful animation of the fucking comic, man. I really like the comic.
I'm still just back on the duality of man. I have no thoughts whatsoever. I have many thoughts, and they are very strong.
I also saw they announced for the new Sonic Racing game, you can have Hatsune Miku in it. So like, oh, we're just having a crossover racing game to compete with Mario Kart now.
I mean, this isn't the first time. Do you not remember Sega All Stars?
Yeah, so it's like a
Sorry,
sequel that.
I was reading what Khazard said, and I came back in for you talking about Sonic Hatsune Miku or something, and then you said racing game.
Yeah,
What?
Sonic has a new racing game coming out, and you
Who?
can all. Yeah, Sonic has a racing game coming out.
Sonic
Yeah.
has Hatsune Miku.
Yeah, it's Hatsune Miku will be in it, and then one of the guys from like Yakuza, and then Joker from Persona
What?
5. And there's and Minecraft Steve, and there's gonna be a whole Minecraft track. So yeah, they're like, okay, Mario Kart's gonna be a whole
Sega's-
world. We'll just go make a
Sega-
crossover again.
Yeah, Sega saw there was a new Mario Kart. It's like, time to let our new one out of the oven.
That's such a weird decision to
Well, 'cause
decide to compete with Mario Kart.
Well,
instead of just
remember-
waiting a year.
Hinkle, do you not
I mean-
remember the Sonic All Stars where it had Wreck-It Ralph and the Team Fortress guys and Danica
No.
Patrick, I think?
Oh, and Football
What?
Manager from Football Manager.
What?
Yeah, their racing games apparently are crazy crossovers.
The thing that I hated is they didn't even try to get the voice actors from TF2. They just got, like, awful people who don't even sound like the characters.
Big rip.
I always think Sonic racing games are funny as a concept. They always have to find a reason to justify why he's not just running.
However, I'm not sure how having crossplay is throwing shade at Mario Kart.
They made that joke. I'm like, wait, that can't be a Mario Kart joke because Mario Kart is only on one console ever, so crossplay was never a thing. Oh, hello, spider. There's a spider on my wall again.
I guess there's technically crossplay between Switch and Switch 2 if you got Mario Kart 8.
True.
That's true. And also Wii U.
Actually, that would give you like an unfair advantage given how good the Switch 2 is at processing compared to the regular Switch.
Huh.
Apparently, it's already taken 25 minutes off of Pokemon speedruns.
Wow. God, Game Freak sucks. It's very sad. They used to be.
Well, the problem with Game Freak is they're not getting enough time.
Well, that's their fault because they keep doing these yearly release schedules.
Well, they're
except
owned
now
by Nintendo. It's not like it's their choice.
Only like 30% Nintendo. They own like the majority of themselves.
Yeah, but like Nintendo's still where all the money comes from.
Also, I question how much Nintendo is actually pressuring them to go fast.
I think you would think after, was it Sword and Shield that had all those crazy glitches? You think Nintendo would probably be telling them to slow down, but I guess Game Freak just wants to keep doing what they're doing. Except now they're actually taking a break for the next main line, right?
Well, they're making Legends Z to A.
Well, yeah, they have that coming. But
I'm actually going to get a Pokemon game again.
Well, yeah, that's coming, but they're like the next main line, so like the next whatever color scheme they pick is going to be like 2026 or 7.
Color, theme, whatever the hell they pick.
And depending on... It seems like they're shying away from big, stupid, dramatic mechanics, and maybe even coming back to Mega Evolutions. If the next mainline game has Mega Evolutions, I might just be back into Pokemon.
I mean, I could see that working because Mega Evolutions will be with Z and A, and then also that that battle only Pokemon the Stadium Battle Revolution spiritual successor game they're releasing. That's got Mega Evolutions.
Also, I'm slightly interested in playing.
Like, I would love just a straight Pokemon Stadium style game. Like,
I mean, that's what that one game is.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the mini games.
The whole
that's
thing, mini games included and all that.
Bring back the announcer.
Do you think there is going to be a...
The announcer was the best part.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Bring it back.
Great. Yeah. But do you think there's going to be like a... I don't know what even to call it. Like the tournament modes?
The leagues?
Yeah.
Oh, the towers? Or whatever.
Not even just the tower. My favorite part, I mean, the tower was nice too, but you know, like the Poke Cup, the Master Cup, etc.
I don't know.
I also wouldn't mind a game in the vein of Coliseum. Now that I think about it,
those were surprising in what they ended up being.
Give us a Coliseum game, but instead of stealing Shadow Pokemon to purify them, just make a Team Rocket game.
Do you think we'll have rental Pokemon?
Well, no, I like the Team Rocket idea. Let us be a bad guy for once.
Like, make it like a Team Rocket versus like the other teams. Like, it's just you're playing the bad guys fighting the other bad guy. Make that the MMO.
That or maybe let you pick whatever team you want to play. And
yeah, make that the Pokemon MMO where you just play as one of the teams, so you're stealing Pokemon from like the other players for like a mechanical reason.
I don't like that. I don't know. I don't like being a part of the villains.
Yeah, Pokemon villains are always kind of meh. They're like, yeah, we want to steal the legendary Pokemon and fuck up the world, but we never actually succeed, so we're not really a threat.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's why Team Rocket's the best one. Summer games.
Who's like the most arguably successful group?
Team Rocket.
Are they really?
Yeah, I mean, well, aside from Jesse and James, the rest of Team Rocket's just a successful mafia. every other, like you said, every other team is trying to steal the legendary and just destroy the world for some reason. Team Rocket is like, hey, it's just business.
I just run the business, yeah. Yeah, it has been a lot of like, what was Team Galactic trying to do?
Oh god, Silas was like, I think he wanted to like recreate the world.
Because I mean, I remember in X and Y, which was what team? Oh wait, that was Team Galactic, wasn't it?
No, Galactic was Sinnoh.
Okay, that's what I thought. And whatever they were in X, was that Plasma?
Yeah, that was Plasma, I think.
They just wanted. He just wanted to kill the world, which was fucking wild. That whole story was a part of the reason I stopped playing Pokemon. Like, I was only ever into Pokemon for the competitive, but damn, that whole entire plot, like, really, really just made me.
Cyrus.
It was just so stupid. Like and I am in the habit in RPGs of just going around talking to every NPC, and every NPC in the entire fucking game is just like having like, what's the word for like when you realize that other people also have thoughts and feelings? Solipsism or something?
Yeah, I know it's a on tip of my tongue, but something like that.
No, not. I think it's called solipsism. When you realize that other people are also people.
Yeah.
It's like everyone in the world simultaneously experienced solipsism for the first time. And it's like everyone's just like, think about it. Other people have their own lives, and like that's every single NPC's dialogue in that game. It's like
that
what
is not
the
what
fuck
solipsism means. That's not what solipsism means.
What is solipsism?
The quality of being very self-centered or selfish.
Okay, so the opposite of that.
The exact opposite, actually.
In philosophy terms, it's only my mind exists.
Okay, yeah, so I guess that's why it was connected in my head, because it's literally the opposite. It's like everyone unsolipsized. I've turned it into a verb now. It's so weird. It's like, you know, I always felt Pokemon. I've always fought against people who are like, Pokemon's for children, but like, boy, that whole entire plot felt like it was for children. Like, hey kids, did you know that other people are also people? And
no.
like,
I think this is called having empathy.
Yeah, what kind of stupid story is that? I'm in this for the Pokemon, not the people. Like,
but either way, it's just such an obvious thought. It's just, what is this?
I guess not. I guess Game Freak doesn't. I guess Game Freak doesn't think most people playing Pokemon know what it is. They saw the competitive scene and were like, we need to write something about this.
They saw the competitive scene, so we need to end this. Although X and Y was like the height of the competitive scene, because that was when they had Mega Evolutions.
Well,
but
so I don't know where sorry, it's just I was watching the spider on my wall. It just crawled on the ceiling and then it just like bungee jumped, and I don't know where it went. I think it landed in a box or something.
Well, congratulations.
That's gonna be an unfortunate
a jump scare later.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fortunate surprise in the future. Maybe it's a tiny one. He'll probably die.
I mean, I would be very interested to see if Game Freak is interested in actually having good competitive Pokemon again. Terrestrializing was a very interesting step in a fun direction, but I feel like so much of Pokemon has just intentionally shied away from anything that isn't offense.
Yeah, because that's basically what Dynamaxing and the Z moves were, right? It's just, you get to have a big move.
Yeah, and in general, making competitive play level 50 just takes away so much from defensive play. Because
it actually caps at 50.
Yeah, you play competitive Pokemon at level 50.
Wow, that's stupid.
Yeah, and because nobody has time to train their Pokemon level 100.
The competitive Pokemon players have nothing but time.
Yeah, but when you every level up, for you get only level up your attack stat, and that is your offense, leveling up the attack stat. But every level up, you get HP and defense. Therefore, the more level ups you have, the more it favors defensive strategies. So doing it at level 50 is just incredibly targeted at anyone who wants to actually have a living Pokemon.
Also, hello, Totes and Yo Duppy. And happy birthday, Yo Duppy.
Happy birthday, bro.
And all of it just feels like it's very targeted at children. Like, get children to the competitive Pokemon. It's so easy. You just do the Pokemon with a big attack.
There's no thought involved. Just spam Hyper Beam.
Yeah, well, maybe not Hyper Beam.
Okay, spam. What's the next best thing after Hyper Beam?
I'm just trying to think of something that...
Spam Explosion.
Yes.
Wait. Hinkle, you could probably answer this. In a competitive Pokemon match, if you defeat the other person's final Pokemon and you're with your final Pokemon using Explosion, who wins in that instance?
I might be conflating Pokemon Showdown with the actual rules, but you are not allowed to use attacks that kill yourself if it's your last Pokemon.
Ah, interesting. I was wondering how it would go, because like Smash Bros, didn't they change that for Ultimate, where if you use a move to throw yourself with someone else, you take the hit first, so it'll be a loss?
Yes, yeah. It's just, yeah, for some fucking weird reason, it makes zero sense, because Bowser is literally on top of the person he is. He's pile
It's a
driving.
little cheap.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's an incredible problem. They couldn't keep that as it was.
Like, the Donkey Kong and Kirby ones make sense because your hitbox definitely hits first.
Yes. Yeah, somehow Bowser's hitbox, despite being on top of the person, ends up hitting the bottom of the screen first.
I mean, grabbing and spiking down is valid, but yeah. I mean, I love doing the Donkey Kong one because it's BM.
Yeah.
Just grab them, put them on your back, and walk off, because fuck you.
Well, is the word cuck okay for on stream?
Yeah, Cuck is fine.
Yeah.
Okay. It's what people call it.
Time on Twitch.
People call it suck and cuck, where you, especially as King K. Rool, when you're off the stage and the person's ledge guarding, you use his cannon that sucks in, and then you
I'll just shoot him out underneath the stage.
Yeah.
Because do that with Kirby as well.
You can, or if you can time it really well, you shoot with, because specifically with K. Rool, he shoots up and diagonally.
So you can like spike them off the stage.
You hit them like right in like the part, like on Final Destination. You know how like it slopes inward under the ledge.
Somewhat, yeah.
So you hit them there, and then it hits them at an angle that hits them straight down. And unless they're very good at teching, it's impossible to recover from.
Yeah, that's exactly it, Khazard, is to avoid the cheap kills when it's on the last stocks.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Even on... Yeah, if you're a stock ahead, you can still just Bowser Bomb off the edge and still win that way.
Yeah. Which, honestly, you deserve to lose that way if you let Bowser do that multiple times in a match.
Yeah. But also, technically, it is possible to survive a Bowser Bomb. They have nerfed it that hard that he dies so early when Bowser bombing that you can there's enough time to press jump buttons, and some characters with good jumps can actually get back onto the stage.
Like Kirby and Jiggly, I assume.
Yeah. Or Rob.
K. Rool probably with his up B.
Maybe.
Maybe a Snake if he gets really lucky on the stage. His up B is pretty forgiving.
I'd like to see if DDD can make it back up.
I love how shit Sonic's is.
Sonic, I mean, he deserves to not have good recovery. He's got everything else.
Yeah, he's the fastest.
Before we start getting distracted with too much Smash Bros. Talk, we should start talking about dinosaurs with double Ds.
We need to get through this game so we can move on to...
We can move on to other dinosaurs.
Stuff.
Yeah, I saw you talking about doing the Disco Elysium.
Yeah, I was going to do that yesterday, but then I drew stuff instead.
I'm kind of happy I didn't miss that.
Yeah, I want to get back to doing that on Wednesdays. I still need to upload the first playthrough I did of it. I did not start anything of the story.
What are we talking about?
Disco Elysium.
Am I thinking of the wrong game?
Possibly. What game are you thinking of?
I'm googling. Oh yeah, I didn't know you played Disco because I remember we talked about it on the stream one time.
Yeah, we were all talking about it, and then PB Pixel gifted it to me, and then I played it once, and then I just haven't had the time to get back.
And then never again.
How long ago was that?
I think a month ago.
I feel like it wasn't that long ago when we talked about it.
I think it was like a month ago or something.
I didn't know you were playing it without us. I'm sad.
You wanted to do a solo run, and I respected it.
Very well.
I was definitely going to try to be the devil on his shoulder, but he wanted to do it solo. So
there's already enough devils on your shoulder in that game.
Yeah. Hey, feel free to stop in the chat, Hinkle, if you want to watch it next time I do that, whenever it is.
Did you die by turning on a light at the beginning of the game?
I almost died. But I had like an almost stroke.
You put any amount of stats in your physical stats, I say.
Yeah, what was that? What I did? Yeah, I put stuff in physical, but not in like the motor functions. So I'm strong but clumsy, and then like I'm good at insight, but I don't have the intelligence to actually use it.
I understand, but I'm not going to say anything.
I really am enjoying my min-maxed, my only run of the game. So it's very interesting and funny to play, where I have all mental stats and literally no points in physical. I have died by turning on a light. I have died by sitting in a chair.
It was a very uncomfortable chair.
Yes.
You got the old school school chair. The ones that are never comfortable.
The ones with the desk built into them?
Yeah.
You guys have those little baskets underneath too, or
some of them. There were some where it was broke off. Like,
yeah, they got broken pretty quickly.
Like sometimes they have a nice little tray. It's like, oh, cool. And sometimes like you go to put your stuff underneath it, and they just fall on the floor. Like, oh.
Why did you hit the old the old lady in the? No way, I'm mixing people up. The one in the wheelchair is not an old lady, but
she's older.
Why did you? Is that the one you hit?
Yeah, I didn't hit her on purpose. I went to run away from the hotel manager guy when he said, hey, you got to pay for your room. I'm like, fuck you, double flip him, and I wasn't looking, and I ran into the old lady in the wheelchair. And then I begged her for money immediately after.
Yeah, that's how I got my money. I actually fairly quickly got in pretty good with the hotel manager.
Oh.
It's really...
I have done the exact opposite, I'm pretty sure.
It's an incredibly interesting playthrough to play with such social skills, because as you've obviously seen, your character fucking sucks. So to like suddenly have this flip in personality where you're actually like remorseful for what you've done and blah blah blah, it's like it throws people off, but even more so than that, like your own inner dialogues are so self-deprecating. Because, like, yes, that's right, you're a monster, you're a terrible person, it's better that you've forgotten yourself, and, like, it's so interesting.
Anyway.
Alright, so before we get started, just two things I wanted to mention from the summer showcase that I thought were interesting. Well, one was how you mentioned they got people that barely sounded like the Team Fortress guys for that Sonic All-Star Racing game. They had a Deadpool game announced for the the Meta Quest, the Facebook VR headset. So like, okay, so this game's dead in the water. But also they have Neil Patrick Harris voicing Deadpool for it. And it's surprising how much he sounds like Ryan Reynolds, but also so flat. There's like no emotion in the voice at all, but it sounds like Ryan Reynolds if he like
Deflated.
deflated Ryan Reynolds.
That's interesting. I mean, there's been plenty of characters who aren't, actors who aren't Ryan Reynolds that have portrayed Deadpool excellently. Interesting that they went for none of them.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that, but I was surprised because it's like it sounded so much like him, and then when they said Neil Patrick, I'm like, really? I thought that was Ryan Reynolds the whole time. And there you go.
It seems to be sort of just like a thing that happens when a character gets too famous. They can only be played by famous people.
Yes and no. They never do that with the TV shows.
I mean, what kind of TV show are you talking about?
The animated ones. They're not.
I guess that's true.
anything,
Yeah,
man.
I guess that's true.
They're not shelling out the money for those.
You're not getting Ryan Reynolds for your fucking weekly animated. Get out of here. He'd do it, but
They got Neil Patrick Harris instead.
He works for scale.
And the other thing I wanted to mention, I saw they're giving off an official release, and it's like for Steam and Switch. I'm like, oh, that's neat. That's been on my list for a bit.
What's off?
It's an old like indie RPG that was made like 15 years ago by a French guy. That was like one of the inspiring games for a lot of stuff like Undertale and many other indie RPGs.
Interesting.
Is it also a quirky Earthbound inspired RPG?
Possibly.
Kind of looks like it, for what I'm seeing here.
Sorry, I'm just embodying the joke. Quirky Earthbound inspired RPG with depression elements in it?
Yes.
Oh.
I love that. Just that on the GIF of the assembly line.
One day I'll buy Deltarune.
Yes, we're making these now.
It's halfway done. Once they complete Deltarune, I will buy it.
I'm kind of in the same boat. I mean, I still haven't even played Undertale yet, but it's like I'll wait for it to be finished to enjoy it all.
I mean, it's the same reason I haven't gotten the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Isn't Deltarune free? No, they just released chapters 3 and 4 like yesterday.
Apparently 1 and 2 are free, I think.
Oh.
Well, they've been out for ages, so that sounds.
Yeah. So yeah, you could. Well, I mean, it's like you buy Deltarune, then the other. It's like 3 more chapters to come. Those will be free updates.
Yeah, exactly. So I might as well wait until it's all finished and then get it all at once and get like most of it for free.
Yeah, wait until it's all finished and then wait a further like 4 months for it to go on a Steam sale.
Yeah.
Well,
that's how I'm going to do it.
Give Toby Fox as little money as possible.
Well, you put it that way, that makes me sad.
That man got fucking megalovania in Smash Bros. He doesn't need anything else.
Well, also that Deltarune release made it like absurdly the most played game on Steam at the moment. So he had to have gotten insane amounts of money. So he's good.
Yeah. Oh, that was another thing. They opened the showcase with showing the top. You know, typical Jeff Keighley talking about how great the community and industry is for gaming. Opens with showing the top selling games for Steam this year so far, and Repo was #1 by a decent margin. It's like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Quirky little indie game.
Speaking of developers commenting on the state of the industry, what's the name of the developer of Borderlands?
Gearbox?
No, the head guy in charge, the person.
Oh, Randy Pitchford.
Yeah, that idiot. God, he is the Trump of video games. He does not know when to shut the fuck up on social media.
What did he say this time?
Somebody, I don't know why he started weighing in on people complaining about how Nintendo games are $80, but he was I think somebody like asked him if Borderlands would be $80, and his response to social media was like, I have no control over that, but even if it is, the real fans will find a way to get the money for it.
Yeah, he
Like,
went on some little story about how when he wanted a
yeah,
game when he was a kid, he lifted himself by his bootstraps to get the money for it.
yeah, he bought an $80 game back in the early '90s, which somebody did the math, and that would be like a $250 game now. So questionable as to how real that story is.
Some games were that expensive back
He's just such a fucking idiot. Like, just the real fans will find a way to have the money. And then, he made a really snide remark where he was like, for all those real fans out there who also have difficulty with money or something like that.
Oh, this is so much more tone deaf than don't you guys have phones?
Don't you guys have phones?
Apparently
But you know
also,
what? They got Diablo 4 eventually, so.
apparently Borderlands 2 had a big update a while back that added a lot of nasty stuff to it.
Nasty how?
Hold on, let me try to find
I feel like I do remember them changing something. I remember hearing about this one. Coward, I like the pre-sequel.
it. I also like pre-sequel. I like it more than 2.
I like the content of pre-sequel. I don't like almost any of the characters of pre-sequel, though.
I have not played any Borderlands.
The only character in pre-sequel who I thought was really fun to play was, what's her name? The Gladiator. She was fucking cool shit, and it was so fun to just fly around doing melee attacks.
Hey, this is a tonal whiplash in answers from the chat for what they added to Borderlands 2. They changed the EULA to allow spyware. They gave every character a visible prolapse.
Yeah.
Man, that's a big update.
Hold on, I'll grab it. Drop it. Please. Text.
Oh, is it something with the 2K launcher?
Yeah, hold on.
Didn't they just remove that from Civilization or something?
What are we talking about?
Just 2K stuff. Mods are a bannable offense in their terms of service. Wow.
Yeah.
Way to make people not want to play your game.
I don't know.
Wait, bannable. Wait, first of all, aren't these games not always online? So how are you gonna ban somebody from a game like that?
I guess it would ban you from online services.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess.
I mean, I can kind of see it when it's so much of once you've beaten the campaign for the first time, so much of the game is just being the first person to accomplish X thing, beat this raid, etc., or just finding the coolest combination of weapons and abilities. And if you're accomplishing those things by just hacking the game, then that's not really fun anymore.
Well, that's different than modding it. That's hacking.
Yeah, mods are literally hacks.
They don't have to be.
Yes and no.
They could just be visual changes. What if you want to play as dang, I can't think of anyone funny to change one of the characters into.
But you can also just quote unquote mod in a gun that just does 1,000,000 damage.
Well, yeah, but then you're cheating yourself.
But you're also cheating the whole community competition aspect of it.
Well, the community would call it out, right? Surely the community would see and call the person out, just like how the speedrun community rapidly descends on anybody daring to cheat a speedrun.
Yeah, that's true. Speedrunner community dogpiles super hard if they smell blood in the water.
They will sense if a frame was skipped because of a splice, and they will never let you forget it.
This is levels of autism you simply can't counter.
I don't know. Having Minecraft in a Sonic racing game might rival that. All right. Well, anyways,
Yes, let us continue.
let's actually.
We said let's do it, and then did another 20 minutes.
Here, so let's turn the music back up. All right. When we last left off, we were. What did we just do? We just had.
We had the horrifying backstory of her cat. It was very
Right.
sad.
Yeah. The
super depressing cat backstory. Right?
Yeah, the depressing Mr. Robson backstory, and we had a memory matching game with the dinosaur.
I like how we had 15 people, 15 viewers, and then we went down by like 33% when we actually started playing the game.
They knew what they were here for.
They wanted the smash talk. In a hurry and with a lot of sloshing sounds, the dinosaur walks in while looking at the clock. 10 minutes early. Luckily, well in time. I guess there wasn't any need to rush after all. Phew, I'm so hot.
That's why you only wore a shirt?
Yes. The dinosaur waves her shirt in the hope of cooling herself down.
And just completely reveals everything underneath it, since that's all she is wearing.
The movements make her king-sized breasts slap against her chest. Nothing sexual, but it does happen, so... The dinosaur takes a seat in the empty waiting room. Is it weird that I dressed up this time hoping I would see him again?
Oh, is that what you did?
This is dressing up? This is dressing up? If he knew that,
Sunday best.
he'd probably think I was some crazy wall crawler or something. Oh, hey, why we gotta drag Spider-Man into this?
What's a wall crawler other than Spider-Man?
Yeah.
I've never heard that term outside of the context of Spider-Man.
It's kind of weird to think I would see him anyway, after he was early for his appointment twice already. Remember?
So, do you think that she would be actually wearing a different outfit if we didn't choose this one?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
I mean, can we...
I like how there's a voice saying.
Yeah, the Smash announcer.
For some reason, the game did not like changing the outfit.
Yeah.
No, it's
no.
just
Alright.
normal. Okay,
Go back to
the shirt.
T-shirt. T-shirt Junior.
Maybe it's for the best. The Dr. Leon probably isn't warning me about him for nothing. Still, she did decide to fantasize about the man for a moment. What will I fantasize about? His veins? Nah, maybe I should listen to the doctor after all. Remember, guys, you in chat can vote for the well,
I mean, this guy is obviously the weirdo texting us, and that is not good news.
No,
So
I think no. The weirdo texting us is Naomi. We went over this.
No, wrong game.
Oh, also, so 2 things to note about this game. 1, people absolutely love the VOD of this because the VOD on Twitch has been watched like 800 times, which is insane for
Weird.
any Twitch VOD post Twitch stream. Thanks for the sub,
So what you're
Scruffy.
saying is you gotta be quick and upload this to YouTube.
Well, I just uploaded it earlier today,
Oh.
which I also noticed it has 30 copyright claims on the music for this. Every
Oh,
single
no.
song has a claim.
Oh no! What are you gonna do?
Well, I mean, it's not bad or anything. It's not a strike. But
Right.
if it was monetized,
like-
it would make no money.
Okay.
Literally no money. Which I can't make any money now because I'm still waiting to get an updated license because I moved and I need to verify my identity for YouTube. And for some reason, the post office has like some sort of do not tread sign for our house because they will not deliver mail for some reason.
The previous owners have like a vicious dog or something?
I don't know, but like, so the first time it couldn't be, I got my license, it couldn't be delivered. And I called the DMV. It turned out the way I wrote the address had it not be verified. I don't know why they let me get through that on the DMV to do so, but whatever. We fixed it. Do it again. 3 weeks later, undelivered again. I called the DMV yesterday to figure this out. They look at it. Well, it's verified. Okay, do you have another address we could send this to try that? So they don't even know what's going on.
Purpose.
So, well, they're like, do you have a family member we can mail this to so that way, for this kind of situation? So I have no idea what's going on with our address. I'll have to talk with the post office at some point, but so yeah, I gotta wait probably another 3 weeks before I can have my YouTube make money again.
I'm excited to see the comments on that video and see how many people say that I'm right.
Oh, for the whole pet
thing,
debate
yeah.
at the end?
Yeah.
The whole extra 40 minutes we had after you said I have to go to bed.
Actually, I've had bad experiences with the DMV despite the jokes.
Yeah.
The DMV has gotten much better, at least in Maryland, ever since COVID, where they decided that like 80% of things can just be on the internet. And holy shit, this music is getting so loud.
Yeah, this is really kicking up.
It's like hurry up and pick. I think it's B here.
Yeah. I was just checking. No comments yet.
But yeah, so now that like 80% of what can get done can get done on the internet, everything else that actually gets done there happens so much faster now.
Except for printing a license, which, as I looked up, New York doesn't let you get it at the place.
Well, now.
It's like some state, yeah, you could just walk in and get it ordered and they'll print it there. No, New York outsources it to a different department.
Every other state I've lived in, they just gave it to me.
Yeah, in Maryland, you can just do it online and then they mail it to you.
Well, that's what I'm doing, but like explain, apparently this house has a curse on it.
Oh, that's true.
Which is odd, because we've gotten other mail. I've gotten bank statements, but for some reason, an official government document cannot come here.
So, Sly Tendencies, we've been doing Thursdays and Fridays, but we didn't do this Thursday because I was feeling unwell.
Yeah,
Khazard started drawing.
Yeah, the days haven't changed. We've just not done certain days because of illnesses or other people being busy. But yeah, Thursdays, Fridays, I always put an effort to make those happen. Mondays, Wednesdays, I want to make happen. I want to make those happen.
I'm sorry, I had a headache.
Was bummed yesterday? Well, it's okay, Sly. You only would have missed Dokapon.
You always have a headache when it's stream time.
It was like... It just came out, like, it... I don't know why I had one this morning, or that morning, and then, like, it went away, finally, and then it just came back, like, literally I stood up, and then, like, my head just throbbed, and, like, everything started moving around me. It was... I don't know what the hell happened.
You were gaining a superpower. You just have to figure out what it is now.
I can move my pinky toe without moving my other toes. That is my superpower.
That's such a disappointing power. But also would be pretty nice from a genie, because it's like, oh, that's the least you're gonna screw me over. I'm okay with that.
Sorry, you're not getting into the superhero school with that one, kid.
So she decided to fantasize about Leon.
But I wasn't experiencing any trauma, Khazard.
Worm powers. Worm mention. He is so wise. His throbbing brain is probably above average in size. But she snaps out of it because of the door to the waiting room swings open. The attractive man she met earlier comes rushing in. When he sees the dinosaur, He suddenly stops rushing and tries to take a seat in the waiting room nonchalantly. With a big smirk, Dinosaur looks at the clock and then back at that beefcake. Early again? Are you? I'm starting to think you can't tell time. The man looks at her playfully. This is you, Hinkle.
I'm trying to remember. It was like a sort of like a almost like a Dr. Scratch and Sniff voice.
Sure, we'll go with that. I have no idea what that is.
That's the doctor that quote unquote takes care of the Animaniacs and Animaniacs.
Oh, that's his name?
Dr.
Kind of like
Scratch
a
and Sniff,
Swedish
yeah.
voice.
Well, that's because I was also always late for telling time lessons. XD.
What shall we do?
He said XD in real life.
Yeah, it's silence.
But what if he was talking about his favorite Pokemon Coliseum game?
Well, that's different. That would be interested silence. Somebody feels bad for him.
Someone's giving him pity.
In all capital letters, Khazard says, "Boo this man."
Boo this man! Boo!
Boo. Yeah, it's pretty one-sided. Dinosaur stares at him.
Brother, this guy stinks!
There we go. Dinosaur stares at him with a questioning look.
Oh!
On his face, she can see that he is disappointed that he went for it. There. He will now be reliving this moment a few more times in bed tonight.
Huh?
Be honest, I mean,
You were like very distant, Hinkle.
well, I should get even further away from. Let's give me it all. Alright, how... Actually, if I'm being honest, I mean...
He starts to stumble over his words. TBH, cringe AF.
I want to be honest with you. But now that I'm saying it, I'm afraid you're really going to see me as a full-on crazy fuck Skywalker.
Sounds a bit
Anakin?
like Yoda now.
And not the good Skywalkers like Luke or Anakin. I'm going to be... Kylo.
I'm sure it won't be that bad, did it? Wait, what does he mean by a Skywalker? Did he somehow hear her thoughts calling him a wall crawler? And he got that wrong?
I think he was just, like, his head's in the clouds.
Okay.
That's an interesting way to take.
This time I'm not really only, or not by accident. I just really enjoyed our conversations last time, and well, I was hoping to run into you today if I arrived a little early again.
You can clearly see that he finds it difficult to explain.
I don't know if you agree, but to me our conversation somehow felt so familiar, so fast. More than the conversations with Dr. or Protagonist, or whatever the fuck his name is even.
Augusto.
Voice actor sounds nice. Yeah, thanks, PB Pixel. Holy shrimp, that bulge. No, Mally, that's no shrimp there.
Oh, you've noticed the shrimp in my pockets.
And I'm happy to see you.
Is that crazy?
No, but you are.
Man, I must sound insane. Because I am insane. That's why I'm seeing a psychiatrist.
He's so cute when he's embarrassed. Is he that crazy?
I mean, not about what he just said. Nothing he just said is crazy.
But you've also said he is going to a therapist.
Yeah, but he didn't say anything crazy.
I don't know. I think this Skywalker phrase is a little crazy. Like, that's not a normal saying. I don't think we should be trusting anybody who says that. Even a Star Wars fan.
Anyone who says things out of the ordinary is not trustworthy.
Exactly. Yep, it is a bit crazy. But so is caramel sea salt, and we all seem to act as if that is normal as well.
What the fuck?
What an odd equivalence.
But caramel sea salt is pretty good.
I
Exactly.
never thought of it as crazy at all.
DDinosaur, it feels relieved and secretly less strange herself for hoping to see him again today. She sneaks a sneak peek as moist biceps that make any shirt look tight. I think we're losing the dinosaur now. Well, it is the year of the snake.
Snakes lived alongside dinosaurs. This is acceptable.
She lets her prehistoric snake tongue slip out a few times to catch some of the scent. Plot twist, this isn't her head. It's coming out from somewhere lower.
Oh,
Some reptiles smell with their tongues.
This is true.
Hey, what's your name anyway? He hesitates for a moment.
my name is Hunk. I know, it's a dumb name.
Well, you are pretty incredible.
I'm incredible.
The incredulous honk.
I was trying to replace the L's with N's. I'm from Resident Evil, but my parents are both obsessed with looks.
Wait, why is everyone saying from Resident Evil?
There's a Resident Evil character named Hunk.
Oh.
He's one of the only 5 people to survive Raccoon City.
Yeah, the only badass member of Umbrella.
Cool.
But he's no tofu.
Oh.
My mother is a model, and my father is an actor and plastic surgeon. He does both acting and plastic surgery. Day in and day out, they are only busy with their appearance.
Is your dad Ken Jeong?
I think he's just primary care in plastic surgery. Sometimes it even seems like the looks are the only thing that matters to them.
Now, see, the dad acts as a plastic surgeon. He emotionally stares into space for a moment. Very coincidentally, that this is also in the direction of the dinosaur's half-bare feet.
Half bear?
Yeah, she's half-bear, half-dinosaur.
She just wearing sandals?
That's why I personally don't like superficiality. No, not me. I think the inside is the most important thing. Super cute.
The name Hunk.
I mean, it's not as bad as the dinosaur.
Well, see, it's a bad human name, but it's a great dinosaur name.
No, it's not. It's a worse dinosaur name.
No, it's an amazing dinosaur name.
It's like if I was named Human.
Well, you gotta be descriptive, you know. Next, you're gonna say Fang is a stupid name.
No, because that's a name.
Yeah, it's also describing her because that's what she has.
So it's clever.
Yeah, she's a DDinosaur with double D's, so her name
Naming-
is clever and descriptive.
It's more clever than if it had one D. You're correct. That doesn't make it that clever.
It's still a little clever. You have to admit that.
It is more than zero clever.
Wow.
I think we can all agree.
Yeah,
there.
first unanimous grouping. Hunk. I've heard worse. I've heard it did worse. Hinkle Khazard says some men are literally named Hugh, as in Hugh man.
I don't know if that's where the name Hugh comes from.
Hello, I'm human with double H's.
Dear God, how does your back sustain itself?
It doesn't. What? Hey! But at least you don't have to. But you just have to think about it like this. At least your name isn't Khazarded.
So you didn't put your name in.
No,
any point,
this
right?
has to be
Yeah, you
because
did
we
for
got the
Twitch
Twitch.
chat.
Yeah. Oh, the Twitch. I was just thinking maybe it just reads it from Steam.
No, he had to put his Twitch name in.
It's a great name. Fuck you to Dinosaur, and not in a fun way. I still do like that people struggle to pronounce this.
Hey, Hazard.
Yeah.
You pronounce it Khazard, don't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, it's Khazard.
It's
Is
Khazard.
it Khazard? I kind of bounce between Khazard or Khazard.
Yeah, it baffles me just how many people are like K Hazard. Why would there be a space?
Why do we pronounce his name K. Rule?
Because there was a space.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought there was a period.
Well, yeah, there's
a
still
space and a period.
there's still a break in there.
I guess they're just applying the same logic.
Damn, the funny thing is that line's in every copy of the game too. Aw.
Devs just hate
There's a
research.
video game where it like I don't remember. There's a video game that actually uses like the name of your computer.
Black and White 2, I think, does that. I think it also reads your emails. Or it used to. It probably doesn't really work anymore with modern hardware.
Yeah, I think there's been a few games that do that. I remember even Pokemon Infinite Fusion did that because as the game had a warning of, hey, this game will read out your computer name just in case you're streaming this. And honestly, I think Hunk fits you just fine. Am I actually flirting? I normally never do that.
I appreciate the compliment.
Some people have a hard time saying a word that's spelled one way but is pronounced another. So rise is pronounced Searsha. What? What is that from?
That's gotta be an Irish word.
Yeah, because there's no H or E's. It's spelt sore eyes.
But to be honest, I don't think I don't. But to be honest, I can't speak English, yeah. But to be honest, I don't like being that attractive. I'm done with people just seeing me as a piece of sexy meat that they want to have sex with. I'm done, definitely done with it. That's why I wear these clothes. No, I am much more than that. I'm victim blaming myself.
Dinosaur stares at his breasts while she barely listens to him because he's attractive.
Honestly, it only just makes me feel so lonely.
It is Irish, okay. Dinosaur's heart skips a beat. Wait a minute. Lonely? That's how I feel too.
She's so stupid.
Well, the dinosaurs do have peanut-sized brains. A tear almost wells up in the corner of her eye, but then the door to Dr. Leon's office swings open.
Aha!
Oh,
Scruffy.
finally here.
Dinosaur with big knockers. Come in. Time for your appointment.
Dinosaur with big knockers.
That's not my name. As she stands up, the dinosaur looks at Hunk with concern and places her claw on his muscular shoulder. Khazard being copyright struck in real time every 3 seconds because of the music rapidly changing. I'm glad Twitch doesn't do that. I feel sorry for you.
Oh, don't worry. Doctor says that if you apply ointments for 2 weeks, they'll just go away. Come in.
Why did he think?
What if
He
Hunk...
always thinks she's talking about him when he first comes in. It's every time.
What if Hunk doesn't exist and it's just a figment
Yeah,
of
I
her
was just about to
imagination
say.
of
But he
her...
always acknowledges.
Yeah, he did say that there was someone to not trust.
He said not to
Oh.
talk to him.
Turns out he's just been pointing to the mirror in the waiting room that he's reflected in.
Give me 1 moment. In the meantime, please take a seat.
Dr. Leon says while he is sitting at his desk, intently looking through a book. The dinosaur notices that he looks very intelligent doing it. I'm disappointed with the world that both in E6 and R34 have literally so little anything drawn about it. I mean, this is still recent. Give it time.
It's a little niche and kind of a joke, so.
The cover of the book reads, How to Pretend You're Reading for Beginners.
Huh.
Interesting.
He puts the book down and takes off his glasses. While clasping his hands together, he leans his imposing body toward her. It's been out. Oh, you go first.
Oh, you got it.
Well, Pixel said it's been out for at least a decade. I'm like, wait, this game just came out. I don't think we're on the same page here, Pixel. What game are you talking about?
I know you previously had your doubts about coming back here every week, so I think it's great that you're going through with it.
Still a bit unsure, or good to see you again? It's been out for that long in my heart. Being
Neck and
honest
neck?
being honest is pulling up a little bit. Give it a few more seconds.
Nobody.
Hinkle can't cheat by using Amanda's computer this time.
I actually can. It's right there. I just don't feel like reaching over.
We got the good taste. When hearing herself talk, she is shocked by her own flirty tone and tries to overcompensate by adding bitch to it.
For today, I prepared a coordination test.
A coordination test? What does that entail?
We'll test whether you can visualize it, We'll test whether what you can visualize in your head, you can also translate onto paper.
Hey, a test for you.
Hey.
Don't worry. Sounds more complicated than it is. Basically, we're just going to be drawing.
Hey.
During the first round of this test, we'll test how good you are at visualizing something you see every day. Preferably something you care about. Something that you associate with joy.
Like my sweet cat, Mr. Robson?
Correct. That's a great choice. I'll give you 60 seconds to draw Mr. Robson as best you can from memory.
Oh boy, 60 seconds.
Are you ready?
Yes, not that good at drawing. Hink. Hey, I saw that. Hink. Wow, you guys are just against me.
We saw Wani.
We remember Skibbity.
That's fair. I've made my choices.
I'll go to the church and apologize to God.
Yes, Father, I'd like to confess I have drawn Skibbity.
You still haven't watched Skibbity, have you?
I have not.
My father,
Monster.
I have Skibbity.
How much of Skibbity is there now?
At least 60 episodes.
Are they still making that movie with Michael Bay?
Probably.
You're not that good at warming yourself out of this situation either, but you still tried to.
Nice.
Aw.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I just throw it right into it. Okay. Cat. Yeah.
Forget the biceps.
Cat. Cat.
You know. Big muscular man. Are you drawing the muscles or?
Draw a cat.
Why does it look like that?
It's just, I'm just drawing a cat.
It's that.
Okay, now I see it.
You're not drawing Mr. Robson.
Yeah, you're supposed to draw Mr. Robson.
There we go. Okay, I'll give him big muscle. There we go.
Okay.
Where's his tail?
There's his collarbone. There's his tail. There.
Ah.
Let's go give him his collar.
Alright, time's up. Let's see.
Leon doesn't move a muscle while holding the drawing in front of him. Briefly, he looks at the dinosaur and then back at the drawing.
Are you proud of yourself?
Yes. The dinosaur holds up a photo of Mr. Robson next to her artwork to see how accurately she drew him.
You got a couple options here.
I mean, there's only one true one. I remember going to Target and I saw Skibbity merch. I was torn between screaming internally or just accepting it. I saw some Skibbity merch pixel at a store in the mall that was closing down. And it's kind of like, oh, I can understand that. We're really torn on this one.
Well, we know what it's not.
All you guys are against me.
You didn't draw him.
I did. I drew the cat. Look, I got his long neck. See?
You draw what the cat actually looks like, not how she
got
sees the
the
cat.
biceps, so I can't approve it.
They're right there. I mean, we're tied between C and D.
See, D's nuts.
Wait.
We'll roll D.
Alright, for the second round, we're gonna do things a little differently. I want you to askly firmly hold on to your pencil, firmly grasp it, and then close your eyes.
Oh, okay.
For the next round, we'll see if you can visualize specific topics without looking.
Oh, this is gonna be painful.
Aha!
In other words, drawing in the dark.
I remember we did a practice like this in art class back in middle school, except it was we put the paper inside a bag, so we had to draw without being able to see the paper or the pencil. DDinosaur closes her eyes gracefully. She finds it very exciting because she cannot... Oh, look, she's got socks on. Because she cannot see what Leon is up to now. Could he be secretly watching me now? I don't think it's secretly. You're in his office. Meanwhile, Leon picks something out from under his nail and wonders what it is. He then smells it and looks disgusted.
I would now like to ask you to draw the following. An apple.
Ah.
You got 10 seconds.
Oh,
Are you ready?
So do I have to actually shut my eyes, or is the screen just going to be black for this?
Well, we'll see.
Are we ready? Be honest, everyone. Can you visualize an apple in your mind? I can not only visualize the apple, Khazard, I can rotate it.
I can rotate my mind.
I can not just visualize an apple, I can also visualize Steve Jobs.
I can visualize being Steve Jobs.
Ligma ball.
No.
It's the red one with the stem.
Oh, that's right.
Ready? Start.
Oh, the screen's just gotta be black, okay. Leaf. Put a little worm there.
Time is up. Let's see the result. You can now open your eyes.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Looks apple-ish.
Yeah, the apple with a little worm coming out.
Well, it was with your eyes closed, I guess.
Filled with pride, DDinosaur looks at her drawing and then confidently nods at Leon. Nods at Leon.
Alright, for the next round, we're just gonna make it a little more difficult. During this round, I would like to ask you to draw a clock in the dark, including all the numbers and the hands at 5 o'clock.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, okay, we're doing the Alzheimer's test?
Alzheimer's test.
Yeah, that's the way they test for cognitive strain. They make you draw a clock with all the numbers and then point the arrows to a specific time.
Oh,
Why?
interesting.
How does that...
Because when you get more degenerative, you start fucking it up more and more. Like, it stops being around. Like, they give you a perfect circle to do it around.
Oh. Oh yeah, because if you have Alzheimer's, you're like probably not gonna remember what the clock looks like.
Yeah, you're losing your memories. Mine's degenerating. I learned that from a YouTube video that was completely unrelated. It just came up.
Interesting.
Please, close your eyes.
The dinosaur closes her eyes.
Aha!
Ready? Start.
How much time do I get on this one? 20 seconds,
20
okay.
seconds.
Oh, that's not a good circle. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I got it. I think I got the hands in just in time.
Time is up. Let's see the result.
Should have drawn a digital clock. Oh, it's so
They
obvious.
said all the numbers on it though.
Yeah,
but
you.
can just do 500.
Yeah, that's all the
That's all
numbers
the
it would have for
numbers.
5 o'clock.
Though it did also specify hands.
That's not. The hands are perfectly lined up with 12 and 5, though. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
You
impressed
might
with
have
that considering
Alzheimer's,
where
Kaz,
5
I'm
is.
sorry to say.
It's nice of you guys to visit me in the home.
Oh,
Quite beautiful.
Yeah, that's actually a lot more round than I thought I made the circle.
Better than I can do on a quick circle.
For abstract art.
My poor 3 has an extra lump.
The 3. Oh, she has socks on too.
Little chicken socks. Dinosaur looks at her drawing with satisfaction and wonders whether she might have bat powers because she functions so well in the dark.
Wait, did you walk here in socks? That's awful. You're gonna ruin them.
Well, yeah, that's why the hunk was looking at her half bare feet because she ripped her socks apart trying to walk in here.
We're almost done. Oh, we're bumping up the difficulty just a little bit more.
Oh boy. Khazard, none of us are real. Khazard, this is your wife. Please wake up. Luna?
Sorry, sir.
Into the
Why?
game with you.
She's only a B tier.
For this round, I'd like to ask that you draw a human face, including all features, with your eyes closed.
What human face should I draw?
Your mother.
Human.
Let's see what the soundboard has to say. Alright, hold on. That's not right.
Yes, a giraffe, the perfect human. Draw a nod? Alright.
Make sure the face
Mario.
has. Also, don't draw an on. He said with all features.
Obviously, you gotta draw Mario with the mustache.
Alright. Full of unearned confidence, the dinosaur nodded as she closes her eyes.
Did it?
Ooh, ooh, big nose. He's got like bushy eyebrows, ear, sideburns.
There's no way you got those eyebrows in the right place.
Well, we'll find
This
out.
reminds me of that one Mario Party game. I don't want to play that now.
And the one where you like mix and match the like facial features
Yeah.
in Mario Party 3, I believe. I like that one.
There's also the one where you had to line up the features.
Oh yeah, it's facelift in 1 and 2.
The one that's just the
Yeah, no,
Mario
those are both
Party, the Mario 64 start screen, but a minigame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Time
another.
is up.
That's another thing. They announced a Lego Party at the showcase today, which is just Mario Party but with Legos.
Wow. They're just, huh?
It was kind of insulting that they announced like 3 Lego games, but Lego also shut down that Bionicle fan game like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, come on,
So
guys.
you're just gonna still sit on the IP and do nothing while the fans are at least trying to keep it alive?
You could have at least like licensed them like Sega did with Sonic Mania.
Dude,
The
yeah, at least-
carbuncle ate itself.
Let's see the result.
Oh,
I can't think of 3 words that have less to do with our current situation. But,
We should play that sometime.
What 3 words? I'm confused now.
The carbuncle ate
the
itself.
carbuncle ate itself.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be
Bad
kind
news,
of.
gang. The carbuncle ate itself.
It would be kind of like lesser impact because it's supposed to be played with the Sega controllers with the little screen, but I think it'd still be fun.
What?
Well, yeah, because you know how when they play it, you could take cards from other people, right? And that's how
Okay.
you move the spaces. It's because the Dreamcast controller had that little VMU attachment that had the little screen on
It did?
That's what you would see all of your cards on that screen.
That's so cool.
So you could be like, oh, I only have ones, so I'll just only take cards from other people, but they don't know I only have ones. So if they try to take from me, they'll get screwed over.
Nintendo had so many ideas
Well,
for like.
that was Sega.
I know that one wasn't Nintendo, but like they wanted to do similar stuff by connecting the Game Boy to the Game Boy Advance to the GameCube, and they just never really did it.
Well, they did with Zelda and Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. And
Pretty sure Pokemon did something with it too.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think like Pokemon Coliseum had a mode where like you could use the Game Boy to select your attacks, so like your opponent wouldn't see what you were selecting on your screen, or something like that.
I don't remember if it let you take Pokemon out. I don't think it did.
You could connect your Pokemon to Pokemon Coliseum. I used them to beat that 100 battle mode.
Yeah, but you could take Pokemon data to that out. Creature?
I think you could, because I know. What, you get Celebi in Coliseum? I know people have shiny hunted for that.
Yeah, I remember there being, because I remember that was like the only way to get some Pokemon. Or like it was a way from I can't remember. Never mind. Anyway, continue.
Yeah.
oh.
See? Mario.
Not bad, but you forgot the eyebrows.
God damn.
Amazing considering I told you wouldn't get the eyebrows in the right place.
Okay, it's time for the last round. This is an improvisation round. During this round, you can draw whatever you want. A test of impulsivity and creativity.
Please let it be eyes closed so I can, like, surprise.
Draw Mario.
Whatever comes to mind. Even though the possibilities here are endless, a lot of people still feel this is more stressful than a clear objective.
I agree.
But women don't have eyebrows, they draw them on. Well, yeah, Khazard, I was supposed to draw them on, but I didn't.
You're not a woman, how would you know that?
DDinosaur starts stressing out because of that difficult assignment.
But hey, go worry. If it makes you feel better, it's not like these drawings would ever end up in a museum anyway. Nothing personal.
The dinosaur feels relieved by his insult.
Oh.
Are you ready? Here we go.
Yes.
I really hope it's Mario. I'm 90% certain that whatever you draw is not actually going to show up on the screen. One.
I hope I made this work.
Ew.
I didn't like that.
It was actually in my right ear.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was mine too. Leon.
Using that stereo sound.
Leon softly whispers in her right ear. I think there was a little tongue in that.
Yeah, there definitely hurts the lip smack.
This micro ASMR session sends a wave of goosebumps all over the dinosaur's voluptuous body. Wish it just jump scared you during one of these drawings. That was a jump scare, I think.
Kind of.
It's like her goosebumps have goosebumps.
Huh?
Wait a minute.
Oh!
What have you done?
Aww. The dinosaur
Olivia.
opens her eye. I was trying to redo Skibbity Olivia.
Glad you didn't have
Oh,
enough
see, there we
time.
go. We see you got the back of the toilet, the coming down circle.
You
Toilet.
ruined my ebony desk.
She feels guilty when she sees that she accidentally drew on the ebony desk. I'm sorry. I couldn't see what I was drawing because of my eyelids. Eyelid is covering my eyeballs. Ah, see there, now we can see it in its full glory. Let's take a picture of that. I said, let's. There we
Glory,
go.
he says.
It's old, bold, and brash.
Oh no,
Or
it's
like belongs
mid.
to the trash. Oh no, it's mid.
Leon tries to wipe the art piece away to no avail. See, I gifted you with this beauty forever.
Oh!
But when Leon sees the dinosaur's worried look, he is startled.
It's okay.
Mahogany.
He says in a soothing voice.
Ebony.
Well, what should we do?
It's not gonna be one of them.
Sigh. Streamer against this chat once again.
Feels like something I'd hear in a Sonic game.
Yeah, I could get it. It's got that funky bit.
Argument.
I'm not standing with a toilet.
Yeah, you sit with the toilet. Or on it, typically.
Hmm.
Hey,
I
hey,
didn't cheat.
Just have to take his word for it.
Amanda is very awake right now.
I am making her sleep deprived for this stream. Is there any way I can make it up to you? The dinosaur looks intently into Leon's eyes.
Oh!
Well, honestly, there is something I could think of that I would like from you.
Oh!
Leon just barely dares to look at her.
Ha ha!
If you ever want to teach me how to draw a cat like that, I would really appreciate it.
He holds up the drawing of Mr. Robinson she drew earlier and studies it with a satisfied expression.
Sweet little guy.
He comments. I'll hold you to that.
You're really talented, you know?
There's a moment of silence as they look deeply into each other's eyes. But then the dinosaur notices that Leon nervously looks away for a moment.
I think we put enough effort in, Bernadette. Will you be back next week?
I think so. she hesitates because she knows that if she continues therapy, she will eventually have to share her secret. That she is one of those full-on reptilian species. Are you sure I should fix the table?
Oh,
No, don't worry about it. You should probably first fix that little piece of snot in your nose.
Ew. Dinosaur is shocked and out of reflex immediately wipes her arm across her nose.
Oh, you struggled a bit with that one.
A dumb choice because everyone knows now that it's somewhere along her arm, which is probably even more disgusting.
See you next week.
For the rest of the day, the dinosaur had wondered how long she'd been walking around with that in her nose without anyone saying anything about it at all. Bedroom.
Forgot to put his little head mark.
Phew. The dinosaur is exhausted and flopped into her bed without showering. Her legs spread open. So her feet are still dirty for those who are interested.
Oh my god, that's gross.
Next to her, Mr. Robson is purring in her arm. What shall we do?
Pet kitty.
Pet cat.
We must pet the kiddo. Yes, it's obvious where this one's gonna go.
That's cursed as hell.
Oh god, I hate it.
He is so cute.
Hey, Pixel obviously wants to fuck a car.
He's a real big fan of Lightning McQueen. That was another intense day, but I do feel quite good about it. Is therapy good for me after all? Yes, I did see him again. His name is Hunk. What a unique name, huh? And that for such a modernist man. I wonder why he talks to the Dr. Leon. You're right, I know. That's none of my business. Why was the art style different and ugly? Because we pet the cat.
Have you not been paying attention?
But I'm still quite curious. If your cat is built like this, I pray they're neutered. Don't worry, he's an elderly cat, Sly.
He's an old man.
No, I don't think it's for his catnip addiction. It's generally exclusively a cat thing. Due to this exciting today, she is more comfortable than usual, and she starts to doze off almost immediately. Bzz. Her phone, which is super coincidentally placed between her legs, vibrates.
That's so stupid.
Dinosaur gets startled. Huh? Another message? Again? Are you ready to be honest? Are you ready to be honest?
We weren't even honest last time. We said that a pet it won't be a deal breaker. Can't be a deal breaker. The
Huh?
important word there is can't.
Are we ready to be honest? now draw her saying a cat is fine too. Yes, Mom. Message sent.
How cruel of you all denying that cat pets.
What do you find the most attractive characteristic in a potential partner?
A pulse.
Interesting. Status, talent, confidence, or humor.
S. Oh, I did that. Oops.
Oh wait, that was me.
My ASDW are all like completely faded out of existence.
It's good to see we're all on the same page for the most part. A little shallow, PB Pixel. I'm gonna judge you for that. This is kind of a landslide.
Yeah. Very heavy humor. Message sent. She is startled again when she receives a message back almost immediately. What new message? She hesitates for a moment, but then opens the message anyway. I'm sorry, Khazard, that's not an option. Their ability to be a Rexican queen.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that this is what most people think? So most people went humor. Then confidence, talent, status. Neat. Now, I wonder if most people picked humor because of the game, or if that's what they actually look for most in a partner.
I mean, of those 4 options, I feel like humor is easily the most important one.
True.
Maybe confidence, but
But humor is one of my most redeeming one of my few redeeming qualities. You're gonna have to learn to live with it. I like your
Yeah.
humor, Libby. Huh? Is that true? She puts her phone on her bedside table and plops back down on her pillow with a serious look on her face. Back to down. Who keeps sending me these kinds of things?
I think that kind of. I feel like that almost subtly tips the hand that this is a mostly male player base. That it's humor.
Yeah, probably.
a lot of the 24% for confidence are probably females.
I mean, also, the majority of people probably playing this, I have to feel, are streamers. This does feel like a very streamer bait game. Whether it's a wrong number or not, DDinosaur can't deny that it's interesting to think about. I have to say that humor does remind me of Hunk.
Well, attempts at humor.
Maybe that's why I'm already secretly looking forward to next week. I know. That might not be the best reason to go. But if it motivates me to go to therapy, it might still help me in the long run. Anyway, I can't deny that Leon has also piqued my interest. I know how it sounded. It's weird to say because I barely know them. Scruffy, Khazard says, what universe do you live in where you think female players of this game would reach double digits?
I think
I would believe that there is at least 10 females that have played this game at least once.
Yeah.
Also, I would say all of the 24%.
It's the female player. The female players reach. It's the dinosaur with double digits. Teehee. Who do I like more? That's hard to say. All right, chat. Who do we like more?
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeeze.
The one who isn't a possible cat strangler.
Easy peasy lemon Swedezy. Vote for Hunk.
I mean, the fact that they screwed up. Did Hunk screw up his? Yeah, that was in person, wasn't it?
He said his favorite movie was extra large cheese pizza.
Yeah, that was in person. Yeah, so he's obviously up to something.
Bet Hunk is a compulsive liar and none of what he said is real. Could be. Fairly close, but Leon edged out. Dinosaur dreams away for a moment. Leon.
Help me, Leon.
For a moment, she fantasizes about what it would be like if Leon were right next to her right now. But then in a flash, as an unexpected lightning strike, the fantasy turns into uncertainty. But why would I even think about that? As if any of them would even have a spark of interest in me if they found out I was a monster. An actual dinosaur, which emerged about 230 million years ago in the Triassic era as a split within the broader group of the dinosauriforms. Sigh.
Fuck.
I will always be so alone. That's a very articulated and substantiated point you just made there. Anyway, it's getting late. Let's go to sleep.
It's a very wise cat.
It's 2 a.m. sad hours, time to go to sleep. Yep. Robson, you really can't say that type of stuff in 2025 anymore. Is this song made for this game? I don't think so, Pixel, judging by the 30 strikes.
It is what it is.
When the dinosaur walks into the waiting room, she sees Hug already sitting there. She notices that the knot in her stomach, which she always felt before, is less prevalent today, knowing that she's going to have a moment with Hunk. The dinosaur wants to play it cool, but can't contain the smile on her cold-blooded face when she sees Hunk sitting.
Wait,
What the fuck?
that is horrifying. But also
Why?
kind of
It makes
hilarious.
It makes me think of Grimace.
What? This what? Oh, no.
She looks at the floor shyly as she takes a seat next to him on one of the uncomfortable chairs in the waiting room.
This is like when they get the famous actor for a CG movie, but they still want to make it look like the actor.
Good morning, Hunk. It feels strange to call him by his name. What a coincidence to see you here today. What kind of I'm sorry, John shit is this? The best kind.
Oh, good morning. Good morning.
For some reason,
I'm not the narrator.
For some reason, he seems a little nervous. He has a serious look on his appetizing face.
Appetizing face.
Well, she did try to eat the doctor.
Still, he forces a smile at her. I am really curious.
That's fine.
Damn. No one wants to ignore his emotions.
I don't want to see what distraction is.
Because it's
Time
not.
for the distraction. Dino.
Yeah, it's not because it's not cheering him up. It's distracting him. What's she gonna do?
What you gonna do when she comes for you?
The dinosaur tries to wink at him, but forgot that she can't wink, so she just blinks at him once or twice. He takes a deep breath.
Hinkle.
I'm sorry you're disappointed, Coward.
Back in my chair. I need to talk to you.
I've never heard him with such a serious tone before. Is this going to be bad news?
I'm terminally ill.
Oh,
Ill with
no.
love for you.
That's good.
I do respect you immensely. And I appreciate the conversations we've had.
DDinosaur nodded attentively, but slightly nervously.
I would even go so far as to say that I feel we have made a connection.
I don't like that he's looking at the screen, but Pixel, he's talking to you directly.
He's looking into your soul.
Oh, chat's very against Hunk.
I can see who the streamer simp is in chat.
What are you talking about?
Plural. People who just always vote with Khazard.
Yeah, because I'm the objectively correct choice. I deserve that, boo. I barely know you.
I understand. I want to share something with you that is very important to me, but man, I'm terrified that this is going to change things between us.
Share something? He hesitates for a moment. Then he takes a deep breath, intended to muster up some courage. He then carefully slided his hand into his shorts. Oh.
My dick! Hello, Folly.
If Shima were here, we would bandwagon with him instead.
Wow.
The stream is called
The loyalty of your
twitch.tv/Khazard,
so-called fans.
but it's actually a Shima show.
The loyalty of your so-called fans, eh?
He mumbles to himself as he appears to gently grab onto something. How much you bet he's just gonna pull his cat out?
His strangled cat.
What the hell is he going to show me?
It's practically vibrating.
He slowly takes a glass jar out of his pocket. There is a lid on it, punctured with holes. Uh-oh.
I've seen. Wait, what's in the jar?
You're showing me your Rainbow Dash figurine?
Oh my god.
There are about 10 ants in the jar. Not an impressive amount of ants.
Yeah, you-
There is exactly 10 ants in this photo. Impressive! The jar, not the ant number.
Oh, thanks, I caught them all myself. And that isn't as easy as it sounds. These little creatures are tiny, fast, and fucking strong. Did you know that? They almost lifted me.
The dinosaur sees that a weight has been lifted from Hunk's shoulders now that he has shown off his ants. That stressed expression on his face turns to pride.
This is all happening too fast for me. What?
I mean, yeah, man, you don't whip out ants on the 4th meeting. There's supposed to be 50, but they escaped into his shorts. They found another tunnel to go down. Just imagine the one commercial with the guy getting his ass kicked by the spider. I love that one.
I don't know that commercial.
I've only seen it with Rules of Nature played over it. It's like the guy goes to crush a spider, and the spider just like picks him up and tosses him. Hunk is too busy staring at his ants to notice the dinosaur's insensitive comment.
Oh.
Did you know there's a spider called the ant spider? The spider pretends to be an ant that can be unnoticed among the ant colony.
Among them?
What an oddly specific thing to bring up.
And it fucking eats them.
Oh.
Can you imagine that? The spider just lives among the population and has no idea what kind of monster the spider really is. No one even notices it's a spider and a liar.
Dinosaur awkwardly smiles while Hunk is still staring enthusiastically into his pot. Yep. Really bizarre.
How cool is that? Living among the ants, I wish I could do that, man. I just love ants.
Oh.
Would you like to take an ant quiz? For some reason, I just thought that was like the video game.
Hard question, hard question.
Do you like me?
Yes, also
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, super yes.
I mean, nobody wants to nope. Everyone's just not really.
You know what? Let's let this vote hang for a second. I'd like to go get some water.
Okay.
If anybody else wants to go get a drink, here's your chance.
No,
Stay
everyone
hydrated, folks. It's
everyone
important.
else has to stay. You're all chained to your chairs.
Oh, well. This is the perks of being friends.
Howard, that's not an option.
Yeah.
No, I just realized we didn't get an outfit from the drawings.
We must have failed.
And there's like 6 more. Like, I don't know how long this game is. We might be in for like a 3-month ride here. Who knows?
Great. I think it's going to be not really.
It's not nope as in denial. They're clearly referencing the film by Jordan Peele. I haven't seen that one. Wait, which one was nope? Was that the alien one?
That was the first one.
No, the first one was Get Out.
Oh shit, you're right. Nope was the alien one.
Oh. My Twitch page crashed. Hold on a second. Let me refresh that so I can see chat again. Any game on a Khazard stream is a minimum 2 presidential terms. You passed, Hinkle. Oh, Twitch crashed for you as well. What did Twitch do? Wait. Discord isn't doing anything. Hold on. Can you guys in chat hear me? Oh, not Twitch, Discord. Okay, so we're both having the same issue with Discord then, I guess. Huh. Yeah, because I can't scroll anything on Discord. What? I'll refresh Discord because I also can't hear anything. I mean, it gives time. Scruffy was going off to get a drink anyways. Quit Discord. Oh, Discord installing updates. Well, that was fast. Can't get to the stream because of a million. There's a weird thing with. Oh, what is this? Why does Discord like have a dark theme now? Hey, Hinkle, I have the ads turned off, so this is just the pre-ads Twitch forces on everybody. Which I was gonna say, I've noticed Twitch is playing some ads by shoving them over the chat box and not interrupting the stream. That's like, they should have been doing that years ago. I don't know why they're doing it just now. That should be like the main go-to. What's this? What's new with Discord? A new in-game overlay that has separate widgets so you can organize them depending on the game. And you can share your own gameplay on someone else's stream too. Wow! Discord's new grid-based deck building battler. Oh, they have a deck building game and built into Discord now? Okay, that's fun. Oh, customize your app. Ooh. I could do white, what used to be dark, and onyx. UI density. Stay default. There's a new Resident Evil game coming. Yeah, I saw that. They mentioned in the summer showcase, they mentioned there's a new Resident Evil. There's also a new Silent Hill too. Hinkle, are you alive?
Hello?
How badly did the ads hurt you?
They touched me.
Oh no. Well, at least it wasn't a YouTube ad. That would be even worse.
Why would that be worse?
Well, I don't know, because I use ad block like a normal, rational person, but YouTube just has the issue. It's like it's kind of like the Elsa Gate stuff all over again. It's just the ads are very overly sexualized.
I don't have overly sexualized ads. I mean, well, first of all, I also have an ad blocker.
Yeah.
It just seems like the internet has found more and more ways around ad blockers. So I still get ads.
Oh, me. I mean, I only get ads on Twitch, but that's because they like bake them into the video player, so you can't block them without blocking the stream itself.
On YouTube, they like ads keep on getting through, and then I just use the ad blocker and tell the ad blocker, "Hey, I'm seeing an ad right now," and it's like, "Oh, whoops, sorry," and it refreshes the page and the ad's gone.
I did see the thing that like they're putting ads into the shorts and music, even if you have premium paid for, which is supposed to make you not have ads.
That's fun.
It's like, okay, so I just won't buy premium. Well, I mean, I don't have it, but most people will probably just be like, I'll just buy premium. I'll just stop my premium feed then.
What's the point of YouTube Premium?
I think it's supposed to not have ads.
Is that it?
I think so. We can look this up.
Remember YouTube Red?
I think that still exists.
Is there anything on it?
I don't know. We can check.
I did a brief YouTube Red free trial just so I could watch what was the name of that Rooster Teeth movie? Laser Team?
Oh right, yeah, that was like the only. Oh, YouTube Red was rebranded as YouTube Premium.
Okay.
A paid subscription service offers ad-free experience on YouTube as related apps. So the page, YouTube and YouTube Music ad-free offline and in background. You can get a 1-month trial for $0.
And that's it? That's all you get?
Yeah, it's just supposed to be no ads. So yeah, if you bought YouTube Premium to not have ads on YouTube Music or when watching shorts, fuck you.
That's so dumb.
Oh, it's okay. So it's $7.99 for student, then $13.99 for an individual. And then you got Premium Light. Okay, it's Premium Light is the old $7.99 a month that blocks, that gives you the no ad, that puts the ads and music and all that
I'm
stuff.
sorry, I just brought up this Sudoku. I was curious, and now it's just ruined everything.
Daily Sudoku together.
It won't let me close it.
You have to solve the Sudoku, Hinkle. You have to solve the Sudoku or commit Sudoku.
I can't do it because I have to, like, authorize something, and I don't want to.
That's the one thing I don't like with those Discord apps, is give access to certain parts of their account. It's like, yeah, it's just a username, but I don't want to give you access, like, to anything.
This has been a mistake.
And there he goes. You can also download videos. I mean, you don't need to pay YouTube for that.
Alright, so I won't click on those anymore. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, okay.
Scruffy, are you back?
He's still...
Yeah, it's still muted. Also, just so looking at the YouTube Red, now YouTube Premium original programming, let's see, what was the last time they made something for this? Oh, okay. Most things were ended in 2018 or 2019, but then the kids and family, it was going up until 2023 having stuff. None of them have Wikipedia pages, so I guess no one really watched them. It's like almost everything has like a Wikipedia article for that show, except all of these kids and family shows that YouTube did. Their documentary series went up to 2021. Reality went up to 2022. So yeah, it seems they went off the YouTube Red Uniques specials. Which, when you think about it, is kind of like stupid for YouTube as a platform, because it's like everyone's coming here to watch stuff for free, so that's like, hey, pay for these other things. No thanks.
The streams go down here?
Oh yeah, I gotta bring the stream back up. Yeah, mine and Hinkle's Discord crashed.
Oh, that's fun.
All right, we're not taking an ant quiz.
I didn't really expect you to say no. I had prepared quite a few questions, too.
DDinosaur find his passion and enthusiasm and endearing. Hunk wants to slide the jar back into his jacket pocket, but for some wacky reason he misses and the glass jar slips out of his hand and the jar shatters on the ground with a loud clatter. Clatter. Also, what jacket pocket?
I'm beginning to think this is more of her delusions.
Shocked at it, Hunk lets out a desperate cry.
No, my life's work. 10 ants.
It took a year for each of these ants. Dinosaur is not that emotionally invested in the ants, so she doesn't really care that much. Hunk falls to his knees and desperately starts searching for his ants.
Oh.
Please, can you help me find the ants?
Hunk looks at the dinosaur with pleading eyes. Aber natürlich.
Support German here.
Wait, is my stupid accent, like, correct?
I guess you were, indirectly, yeah. Let's get those ants back in his pants.
That is where they were.
Be nice to the lad. He just lost his ants.
I
This
mean,
is very sad, actually.
He still has his uncles, but they were always distant.
Hinkle silently wishing death upon you.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Maybe not silently.
The dinosaur pauses for a moment to leave room for a compliment about her impressive language skills.
Boo!
Thanks for wanting to help me. Now, do the actual helping, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a time limit. Where are
Alright,
the
well,
ants?
there's one under the rug right there. In the lump.
I can't.
Click on the lump.
I can't. I'm clicking. It ain't doing anything.
Okay, well, then click.
Oh, they're gonna be actual. They're not hidden under anything. I just have to find them. I found one. Hunk's eyes start to sparkle. Okay, so look for ant shapes, like a little face with antennae.
Oh, the cactus.
I already got that one. It's purple. I clicked it.
Oh.
Is there one on that vase in the middle there?
Yeah, I think so. Like
no.
on the right below the left flower.
Oh, right flower.
No, what about the left flower?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
here's
there's
one.
Whoa, I found another one.
Nice job. That's number 3.
STFU.
Oh my god. I hate this game so much.
That's funny though.
Okay, so we gotta look for like round shapes with like.
Is that an ant on the welcome mat right there in the bottom left corner?
I don't know how much we're gonna be able to help you.
No. Oh, I can scroll up.
Is that an ant on the picture? Like on the left side of the mountain in the picture above the window?
No, it's just darkness.
Just like my soul.
Oh, here's one hanging off the ceiling.
The waiting room does look a lot different from this angle, don't you think? Don't you think?
Like way different.
There's one on the number. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Saiyan Fox. I love this music.
I gotta watch on the stream on Twitch. The other ones too. It looked like.
I would, but I got another advertisement.
Are you telling me you don't pay for Twitch Turbo for $12.99 a month to avoid ads?
Click on the spider and see what happens.
The dinosaur gets down on all fours to look under the table. With a lot of unnecessary moaning, she manages to take a look.
Gotcha! I found it another one.
As she turns around it to show Hunk the ant, she catches him glancing at her reptilian buttocks while she was bending under the table.
Hey, I'm pretty sure there are no ants in there.
She's not even wearing pants. How could there be ants in them?
Let's see. Okay, each ant I found gave more time. That's good. I need 3 more.
Yeah.
Oh, here's one, the rug.
Gotcha!
The dinosaur shouts when she finds it's another ant. When she glances at Hunk to share her finding it, she sees his toned back glistening in the sunlight. Okay, nothing on Trish. On the plant. should. One on my back now. Chipmunk.
Is that an ant on that one magazine?
Which one?
The second one on the bottom.
No, that's a
That
page.
little black spot on the top one.
No, it's just a folded over page. Chat, do you know? I do not mind cheating on this one. Oh, the sun was an ant on that picture.
Just one
That's so-
more.
That's so dumb.
I'm trying to look up there. Maybe if you pick me up.
He places his massive hand on her hips.
Okay, careful now, yeah.
Even though the dinosaur towers over him, Hunk raises her in the air with the greatest of ease.
It's very funny to imagine if she's a full-size T-Rex and he's doing this.
That's a ladybug. Hell. No ant brain. Oh, too bad it's not a flash game where I could just hit tab. Oh, there we go.
Where was it?
Yeah, the little poster head guy.
I saw that. I was just like, that's not the right size or anything. But this
Got-
game's stupid.
Got an achievement for that. 10% of people have that achievement. Finding all the ants.
Got
It's
it.
still just 10% of people have played this far.
Although Hunk has a firm grip on her, the slimy texture of her scales makes her slip from his hand and it's...
Why is she slimy?
You know
I'm
why.
not sure.
You know why.
Gross.
Mere inches before she hits the ground, Hunk catches her romantically, causing them to end it up face to face. Hey, a not so cursed image.
Yeah, really.
When their heads slowly move toward each other, she can feel the veins on his forearm pumping with blood. But then suddenly, the door to Leon's office swings open. What a shitty game. Hey, Hinkle, you didn't tell us you wrote for this.
They took my advice.
Salamander with big tits. It's time for your appointment.
It's a salamander with double S's.
Oh, I gotta go. Will I see you again next week?
Depends. As long as you don't lose your vision in the meantime, acute blindness is a real thing. Anyone, come on in.
Leon's office.
Well,
Yeah.
please
We don't
take
have
a seat.
any confirmation that he exists while Leon's in the room.
I mean, well, Leon was warning us about somebody, so there has to be someone out there. And where do those ants come from, if not from Hunk?
They weren't real either.
Okay.
Thank you.
Dinosaur softly places her butt on the chair opposite to Leon.
Why did it make that sound?
You know why.
Can you imagine it?
Can you imagine it?
God, I hate it.
You know how some people are national treasures? Leon is the opposite of that.
An international treasure. A personal treasure.
Say, before we start, are you still talking to that guy in the waiting room?
Oh, Yeah, sorry. Maybe I should have discussed it with you.
I was wondering. Didn't you notice anything strange about him?
Notice anything strange about Hunk? He's a nice guy with a six-pack.
I mean, I would love to mention the messages at night and see if we can get any information on that.
So judgmental.
Man keeps a jar of ants in his pocket. I feel like we can make some questions.
Well, he's just got ants in his pants. Have you never played that board game?
No, I haven't.
Board game, not a jar game.
But yeah, that was actual little like board game thing. The ants had little springs on them, and you have to spring them up to land in a big bucket shaped like a pair of pants.
I thought that was like you push down on them and they kind of like bounced up.
Yeah.
I don't remember there being springs. I remember them being like plastic jars.
Well, yeah, they're springy. That's what I meant.
Okay.
I also remember having plastic frogs that were similar. I don't know if they were involved with the board game or not.
Board game
Probably
or
not.
Strange messages.
Well, I don't know. Maybe this has nothing to do with him, but I keep receiving strange messages at night from an unknown number.
I think Leon?
Strange messages? What kind of strange messages? We're talking about those gifts of birds with humans' arms?
Those aren't strange messages. Those are amazing messages.
Scientists hate him, they say. Why do scientists hate him?
No, they're like love-related dilemmas.
How do you think this might have something to do with the person in the waiting room?
Could it be? It's probably nothing. It's nothing.
I don't know.
It's nothing. We don't gotta worry about it. Hinkle.
What?
I see you ballot stuffing.
I don't know what you're talking about. Amanda disagrees with me.
I would hope so.
See, there you go. Everything's fine.
We're neck and neck.
Speaking of Hinkle percent, I was thinking earlier today, what? I don't even remember what was the correct choice in the decision where you're in the elevator and you have to either give Olivia the key or open it yourself.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was,
was
letting her. It was not taking the key.
It was giving her the key.
Oh right, she wants to hand you the key.
Yeah, you have to be like, no, you can do it
No,
yourself.
you gotta make your own choice.
Come on,
Okay.
I know your legs are broken, but your hands still work. You can do this.
Well, when we put it that way, it does seem obvious what the right answer is. I'm surprised for that one. Wait, okay.
Don't worry, that one will be uploaded soon. You can review your argument on it. Back from gooning, what did I miss? Oh, you just missed some dinosaur gooning, you pixel. Alright. Bad feeling.
I don't know. But it just sprung to mind when you asked me about him.
Hold on.
Is there any reason you think it could be him? Does he have your phone number? Did he do something to make you think this?
It's going to be years before we get Hinkle percent in full. Well, I gotta milk YouTube somehow.
Look, he's got to wait till he can make the money. Then he profits off of Hinkle's choices.
No, nothing like that.
Leon looks up thinking, waiting for his brain to send information to his mouth.
Have you tried asking who it is?
I think we have, haven't we?
I don't think we actually did. I am 84% sure we didn't ask.
I feel like we did once.
I think we also didn't. But,
I know we've had opportunities to ask and didn't, but I feel like we did once. Like the first time, it's like, hey, who is this?
You're not here because you're a dinosaur, you're here because you have a stutter. Yeah, it's a speech therapist.
He's very bad at his job. He's not actually working on it at all.
That was a sarcastic tone just now.
I love if it would bring up the same choice again. Yes, no.
You know what?
No, what?
He's jumping the fence.
Oh, Hinkle can't make up his mind.
I just thought it'd be funny to say yes.
Yes, it is. Uncalled for.
Or his dick is getting bigger.
Suddenly, the dinosaur feels like she's turning one of those molehills into a mountain. You know, just like the ones on her chest.
Are those molehills or mountains?
Yes.
Well,
Sorry, it's probably nothing. Forget what I said.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Listen to your feelings carefully, unless they are unreasonable and stupid.
Maybe you're right. But why did you ask me if I spoke to the man in the waiting room anyway?
Of course, I can't say a thing because of doctor-patient bond I have with him. But let's just say that there are reasons why he also sees me every week.
Hypocritical. It's not my place to judge. The guy must be deranged.
I still think he's a cat strangler.
Why? Just because he opened up with that?
Yes.
Look at Karen with double K's.
Good. We're outbeating Hinkle being a hypocrite.
Lame.
That's very compassionate of you. You're a good person, the dinosaur.
I'm just noticing this pillow of the heart. It's got set up so the top of the heart is actually its butt.
What?
Don't make me blush because it makes me aggressive.
Yeah, see, look
That's
at the
some
pillow.
chopper shit.
See the pillow here on the right. With the heart.
How is it a butt?
Well, see, because here's his face, and he's got his arms, like, and his hands resting on his chin. So then up here, these must be his legs. So he's, you know, leaning down with his butt up in the air. And then they got the jiggle lines.
I see.
Anyway, how are you doing this week?
Started to feel a lot better in recent times. I don't know, I think I need another massage. Karen with triple Ks. Oh, Pix, we can't have
I feel
her
like
around
that
here.
one's gonna run into some issues.
Hinkle, the only man who doesn't want the massage.
I think she's starting to do better.
Yeah, but we could also get something out of this.
What could we get out of it?
A massage. I mean, we just did a whole bunch of, like, bending and falling trying to find ants. We need to relax some tension.
Nice try.
Aha!
Today we're going to do the Rorschach test.
If I'd ever seen the Watchmen.
I was trying to think of a joke about that myself, but I couldn't think of something. This test, I'll show you a number of ink blots. Since Mr. Rorschach apparently wasn't a good artist, we're left to figure out what these spots are supposed to be for ourselves. These are interpretations. Tell me more about your character traits and your subconscious way of thinking.
DDinosaur stares at the fly of Leon's pants. Oh, God. Fuck you, game. I thought that was an actual ant on my screen.
I just realized that. Is that your cursor?
No, it's just an ant on the screen.
There is one specific blot that I'd like to interpret for him.
Oh, what is that filthy creature doing here?
With a terrified swipe of Leon's hand, the ant is launched from the desk.
That must have been one of Hunk's ants.
Interesting creatures, though, those ants. Have you heard about that ant spider? A beautiful creature that...
Yep.
Oh, anyway, time for the Rorschach test. Are you ready?
I wonder if I could have clicked on that ant. DDinosaur was ever so ready for it. Are we ready, kids?
Aye, Captain.
Aye, Captain.
Fuck off, Captain.
I'm indecisive, Captain.
I was not trained for this, Captain.
Khazard viewers also watch Aliana Cordova,
Who?
who's currently, I don't know, the streamer who's streaming Metroid Prime 2.
Oh, neat. Oh, we're neck and neck. Alright, we're 50-50, so I am tiebreaker. Funny. I was wrong.
Alright, the dinosaur, here we go.
The drawing's still there. But it moved over.
Yeah, he moved all his stuff.
Leon takes an image from behind his desk. Leon takes the image from behind his desk with an abstract ink blot on it.
Can you tell me what you see in this ink blot?
I see it. well.
What is this smooth like music?
It's like Persona music.
They'll never see it coming.
Persona with double P's.
Come on.
We got a tie here. Okay, look at the answers. I like an eye, a flower, very questioning, a deep fall, thinking, a rectum. Very direct and confident.
I don't know what she's like. Just being honest.
Looks like deep fall is a little bigger. Oh.
Last minute votes. The mail-in ballots are coming in.
All right.
Interesting.
Leon carefully notes his findings in his notepad. Then he pulls out a second image.
Oh.
What about this image?
What about this?
What a penis that would be.
Yeah, I don't
It's a-
see that.
It's an echidna penis.
That's an airplane for sure.
No, it's clearly this.
Knock knock, it's Knuckles.
Clearly a veiny butterfly.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a penis.
It's a veiny butterfly.
Alright, got the swings for C.
Oh, okay. Bizarre.
So hold on, let's turn music down just a little bit. Again, Leon scribbles his findings on his papers. I turn the music down right when the song ends.
What do you see in the next image?
Hey, wait a minute. Art thief. I'm gonna cancel you so hard. Come on, guys. Chad, I believe in you. I know you can pick the right one.
It's hot.
Alright, let's wait for the mail-ins. Hey, there we go. Shame on those that pick shame.
Oh, oops. I have no idea how this ended up with the rest of my images, which apparently resemble anything.
Wait a minute, is that a low-key insult?
No.
No, 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 no.
I'm not saying this image also barely resembles anything. No.
What do you feel when looking at the following image?
The female reproductive system.
So another penis.
Clearly.
I see one of those egg blots. That is such a Khazard answer.
It really is. Yeah, it's not August yet. It can't be a shark.
It's very clearly a hammerhead shark.
Do we have a three-way tie?
Might.
Bike.
Nobody sees a bike.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright, we broke the three-way tie and just made it a two-way tie. Korean-ass elevator music. I love that
This sounds like
genre.
Persona music to me. This is like half the Persona background tracks. Well, like the non-combat ones, anyway.
Alright, we'll go with the hammerhead. The Dr. Leon makes another extensive note. As she follows his hand movements, he appears to write down the letters D, U, M, B.
And then, finally, this one.
I don't know what this one could be. Leon holds his index finger up to his chin as he looks at the dinosaur questioningly.
What's that? Cucumber wearing shoes.
The hip-hop cucumber.
So many good ones. It's just the funniest. Some people want to call out the doctor. Streams back up to 19 viewers. Interesting.
I'm being difficult.
Well, it's not difficult enough.
It'd be more difficult.
Wait, why do all these images slightly resemble private parts?
That's just your interpretation. You'll have to understand these are abstract ink plots. What you see is a reflection of your feelings. To one person, this might be a soothing field of flowers, where to you, it lets you express your unhealthy obsession with genitals.
Oh.
The dinosaur feels somewhat caught with this revelation. Leon finishes his notes based on the dinosaur's last answer and hesitantly nods.
Oh.
I see.
He scrolls through the results.
Yes. I think I see what part of your problem might be.
Everything with my penis.
Oh, wait. Diagnosis. Already?
Leon holds his index finger and thumb on his chin like no one does when they're really thinking. No one does when they're really thinking.
Your desperate answers. These abstract plots make it all too clear. How did I not see this before?
You're a dinosaur.
I would say that one of the things that may be bothering you is that you are lonely.
If he already knows this, he is only one step away from finding out what the actual reason is. that I am a huge carnivore that can grow up to 14 meters
Oh my
long and
gosh.
can weigh 8 tons. dinosaur.
I love the stop. It's just the random description.
Dinosaur feels caught red-handed and starts blushing.
Do you agree with this?
Lonely. Alone.
Lie to your therapist. That's how you get through therapy faster.
I'm the best at therapy. I'm winning.
I'm winning therapy.
Speed running therapy.
I'm winning couples therapy. Haha.
So like it reminds me of the King of the Hill episode when they go to couples therapy, and after the therapist gives Dale and Nancy a map to the treasure, and it's just a map like into their house to say, you know, the real treasure is, you know, your relationship. He was like, that map didn't go anywhere. And then later, when someone else is having the therapy meeting, Dale jumps out behind the couch and steals the map from them. He's like, haha, now I'll get the treasure. And just bolts out.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a good one. One of the later episodes.
How well do you think the reboot's gonna do?
What show is this?
Hopeful.
King of the Hill.
Oh.
I'm very hopeful because Mike Judge is on it.
Yeah.
This looks like Nope 1.
Yep.
I've got someone waiting for me at home. So no. Lonely? I wouldn't say that.
Dinosaur, talking about your sweet cat Robson again. Sorry, Mr. Robson.
Dinosaur feels caught and has a nice butt.
Thank you for reminding us, narrator.
It's important to know.
Sure it is. This information will be important later.
You will be tested.
Well, it's true that a pet can definitely reduce things like stress and loneliness. Studies do this show that social interactions and partnership are among the basic human needs for many. Maybe that's something to think about.
Okay, Leon. I'll think about it. In bed tonight. Naked.
Leon starts blushing. Dinosaur surprises herself and doesn't know where she got the goddamn nerve to act like this today.
It just sounds like your things like your mic is stuttering.
I'll think about it very long and very slowly. Because of my walnut-sized brain. Leon's
The ant's back.
Leon's breathing speeds it is up again as she talks into his ear. Can I click it? Nope. Does nothing. Dinosaur is so close to him now that she could see his goosebumps appear.
Whoa!
Ew! Where do those filthy animals come from? My apologies. This is no way to present my office. I'm going to clean it right away. See you next week.
After this bedroom scene, I think it's probably a good stopping point.
Okay. While she is patting to dry some of her erogenous zones, Dinosaur steps out of the bathroom contentedly. She feels a lot more relieved after today. I would hope so, coming out of the bathroom.
I was gonna make the same joke.
Hunk shared something with me that he never dared to share with anyone else. His ant collection.
And then he dropped it.
Something he never did for anyone else. The way he opened it up to me gives me hope that one day I might be able to do the same. Also, Leon has already found out that I feel lonely. Do I really come across that desperate? Or is he just bringing this out in me? As she slips into her slightly see-through nightgown, she sees Mr. Robson already sleeping in his iconic ball shape. Already. As she prepares to carefully lie down next to him, she sees her phone screen light up because a message had just come in. What a mood did it break her. She already knows what's coming next. This must be one of those disturbing messages again. On her phone, she sees a message from the mysterious number with a question. Straight to the point, huh?
Do you believe that you can sense when something bad is about to happen?
The question gives her an anxious feeling in her gut. Do you believe you can sense when something bad is about to happen? Hinkle?
I can sense. What now? I mean,
Do you believe you can sense?
I mean, define sense. The word.
No, can.
No, but in this case, it's sense.
Well, no, it's can sense, not will sense, just can, so it's...
And do you believe?
But, like, are we talking about, like, an actual literal sense of, like, the future? Or just, like, things feel weird right now?
Well, it's
I
when
mean,
something bad is about to happen. I think that part's the
Well,
straightforward
it's not
part.
saying see the future, it's saying sense something bad is about to happen. Like you
But
get a
you
sense
can-
of apprehension about it.
Right, you can have a sense of apprehension, but that's not technically sensing
No, but you can
that something...
sometimes suddenly you're like, you know what? I changed my mind.
I'm
I
not
think
getting on
that's
that
a-
elevator today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, if that's what you think it means, then sure.
Chat was pretty well along on this, too. She answers the question and puts the phone away without thinking about it any longer. Buzz. She is startled by the vibration of the incoming message. Irritated, she puts her phone on silent mode, but still catches a glimpse of the message.
Did you know that this is what other people think?
60% yes, 39% no.
Interesting.
I think that's the closest even one so far. Just leave me alone already. She catches herself saying this out loud by accident. But luckily, Mr. Robson doesn't respond to it. The corners of her mouth curl up as she sees him lying next to her, peacefully with his stomach up in the air. DDinosaur smiles at Robson and jokingly says, "You're no use to me at all, are you?" Immediately, the distressful thoughts fall away as she again realizes how Mr. Robson always makes her feel better. She strokes his cute belly while he lies peacefully next to her. But when her hand touches his six-pack, she instantly notices that something is wrong. Mr. Robson? A wave of terror shoots through her heart like an arrow. With her hand on his thigh, she gently shakes him back and forth in an attempt to wake him up.
Kitty.
Oh no!
Oh. Why is it always this sad shit right before we end?
Hinkle, you cursed us.
Kitty.
This is the very first time he doesn't purr when she touches him.
It looks old.
Mr. Robson? The tone in her voice sounds concerned. Is something wrong? Let me help you.
Strangled Mr. Robson.
But it's already too late. His muscles have already relaxed and his body has already cooled down. Not blinking, the dinosaur stares at Mr. Robson, refusing to believe this is actually happening.
Your stutter really ruins the sadness.
Mr. Robson, no! Hey, people with a stutter can have sad moments too, Hinkle. Don't be judgy. Tears well up in her eyes as she desperately tries to come up with a solution. A solution that does not exist. She tries to wake him one last time, but to no avail. Robson! A stream of tears run down her face and her nipples. Sorry, I know it sounds inappropriate in this context, but that's just what is happening. When she carefully lifts him up and hugs him tightly, she sees a letter where he was just lying. I hate it when my gooning fetish scaly game decides to Oscar bait me.
I had a nickel for every time that happened.
Her hands are shaking when she picks up the letter as she tries to wipe her tears from her eyes with her wrist. The letter was written by Robson and addressed to her.
Lieber Dinosaurier, wenn Sie dies lesen,
Why is he Russian?
mehr am Leben.
Who wants to voice the cat?
Not I.
I can't think of a good voice.
I mean, I suppose I can do it. I'm not doing many voices here. If you are reading this, unfortunately, I am no longer alive.
Obwohl wir es vorzogen, nie darüber nachzudenken, wussten wir beide, dass dieses Abenteuer namens Leben
That's German,
eines
not
Tages ein
Russian.
Ende
Oh.
haben würde.
Why is he German?
Although we preferred never to think about it, we both knew that the adventure called life would one day come to an end.
Und ich bin froh, dass dies in meinem Fall weitgehend auf Ihrer Seite liegen konnte.
And I'm glad in my case that this was largely by your side.
Ich weiß, dass du Angst vor dem Alleinsein hast und dass es für
I
dich
know.
schwierig sein wird.
I know that you are afraid of being alone and that this will be difficult for you.
Aber glauben Sie mir, wenn ich sage, dass ich immer
But believe
bei
me
Ihnen
when
sein
I say that I will always be with you.
Jede einzelne unserer Erinnerungen,
Every one of our
jedes
memories,
Abenteuer, das wir
every
erlebt haben,
adventure we experienced is now a part of you. And in German.
und so
Oh, so that explains all the things he was saying that you can't say.
Yeah.
You can't say them because no one can say German words. And this way I will always be a part of you as well.
Oh, Hinkle, you need to add the nya sound to any word starting with N. I think you should listen to
No.
während ich das schreibe und mir bewusst wird, wie süß das
As I
aussehen
write this,
ich frage mich,
realizing how
ob sie in
cute
den
this
Himmel
must
kommen.
look, I wonder if cats go to heaven.
Wahrscheinlich nicht, weil ich einmal
Probably
mit einer
not.
Taube gespielt habe, bis sie tot war.
Because I once played with a pigeon until it was dead.
Ich habe es doch nicht einmal gegessen.
I didn't
Kenne
even
das.
eat it.
Ich fand es einfach
Realize that. I
wunderschön.
just did it for fun.
Immerhin, ich möchte,
Well,
dass
at
du
least he's
weißt,
honest with
dass ich
himself.
stolz auf dich bin.
Anyway, I want you to know that I am proud of you.
Du hast Angst, ein Monster zu sein, obwohl du der Einzige warst, der mich immer mit Liebe behandelt hat.
You're afraid you're a monster when you were the only one who always treated me with love.
Sie haben Angst davor, wie die Leute auf sie
You're afraid of
reagieren
how people will
würden,
react to
wenn die
you
Leute sie
if you really got to know you.
Das ihre größte
When this
Ehre
really
sei.
should be their greatest honor.
Du hast Angst, dass deine Hose zu
You're
eng
afraid
ist, während ich deine Anallippen
You're afraid your pants are too tight. Wow, it would only make me see your anal lips better.
That's
That's not offensive.
Ich hoffe, dass auch nur ein paar dieser Worte Ihnen
Das
ist
eine
reading in there.
Freude bereiten können.
I hope that even a few of these words can bring
Dann bist du
you
es.
just an ounce of extra happiness. Because if there is someone who deserves it, it's you.
Ich werde auf dich warten, bis sich unsere Wege wieder kreuzen.
I will wait for you until our paths cross again.
Es sei denn,
Unless I went to
jemand
hell
macht
because I
ein
killed that
seltsames
pigeon.
Psch, Psch, Geräusch. Dann könnte ich mein süßes
Oh.
Gesicht an seinem
You said to
Schienbein
someone who makes a
vielleicht mit ihm gehen.
sound in the afterlife. Then I might rub my sweet face against his shin and will maybe follow him.
Ich liebe dich, weil ich sehr süß bin. Lebe wohl, Herr Robson.
I love you because I am very sweet. Farewell, Mr. Robson.
There, Rob, so.
Dinosaur gasps for air as she sobs uncontrollably.
Oh ja, und nur für den Fall, dass das Gerücht wahr ist, damit
Yes.
du wenn du stirbst, lege
Oh,
ich
yeah.
einen $50-Schein
Just in
in den
case the
Umschlag,
rumor
damit
is
du
true
neue
that you
Blätter
poop when you
bekommen
die.
kannst. Tut mir leid im
I put a
Voraus.
$50 bill in the envelope so you can get some new sheets. Sorry about that in advance.
There is no $50 bill in the envelope. A tear falls on the letter, right after the word farewell, as if it were the full stop that ends the letter. Even when he wrote his farewell note, he only thought about me. He was so sweet. The dinosaur struggles to realize what has happened as she plants a kiss on his little cat face. A storm of panic and thoughts rush through her head. They all flow chaotically through one another in all the directions. All with only one conclusion. What do I do now?
That's not a conclusion.
It's all too much for her. She can't control the flow of tears. This moment is even more sad than when Leonardo went under in the Titanic.
It's always sad, but it's always so good when you have to compare yourself to other things.
Yeah.
The overwhelming feeling of sadness physically hurts her as she cries. She gently presses Mr. Robson's body against her one last time, his dead face between those big melons.
That's how he would want to go.
Now I really am all alone.
Here's another pet.
No.
Achievement all alone. Farewell, my friend.
But did we get a new outfit?
No.
Damn it.
Yeah, no.
Just sad.
53% of people.
Yeah.
53% of people have got this achievement have made it this far.
So
Oh, the antler is really weird.
that means the only like 5% of the people who got this far actually succeeded in the.
Getting all the ants, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look at all the people that can't play a simple finding puzzle.
Or 20% of the people. That's what
Yeah.
it is. 20% of the people who got that far got all the ants.
Yeah, I mean, we'd have to assume the people. It'd be very odd for there to not be people who got that achievement but didn't get this far.
Yes.
Oh man, an ant finding game. That's all I need. I don't need anything more after this.
Cat dies? Sorry, can't watch it.
I mean, that's actually kind of fair.
I get.
Poor
I both
kitty.
do and don't understand that because it's like it's fake.
Yeah. No, I mean, I definitely, yeah.
Wait, what you
Poor
think?
kitty. I'm not continuing because a fake cat died in the story.
Ah, yeah. It's kind of like that. What the website does the dog die in this game, or something?
Oh, yeah.
That's a very specific website.
You know, it's like how they have one to track if you can pet the dog. There's one to track if the dogs die in games, so you can just avoid that.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of games where there's dog enemies.
Yeah, like Dokapon.
Yeah, we've been killing a lot of them.
Boy, we just got a mountain in that one. We'd have made a mountain out of that dog kennel.
A lot of dead kobolds.
So pause here, you said, Hinkle, or do you want
Yeah.
to keep going?
Yeah.
All right.
Pause. That was a fucking
Pause
man.
because the cat died.
What's the difference between a cat and a sentence?
I don't know.
A sentence. Wait. Hold on. Cats have claws at the end of their paws, and a sentence has a pause at the end of its claws.
That's pretty good. Chat did not like that.
Well, you know what I have to say to that?
Fuck you! My brand.
After the death of Mr. Robson, she decides to move closer to her sister's house so she can at least be near family. Her niece Susie has started to open up to her despite going on weird adventures with some human and a goat boy.
I don't understand this reference.
Deltarune. Because it also has a
Oh.
purple dinosaur.
I haven't played Deltarune.
You have to understand, Hinkle just refuses
Probably-
to engage with it until it's completely out, which I respect in a sense.
Another 5 years. I have successfully avoided like all spoil. That was the most information that I had about the game, is that there was a purple dinosaur in it.
Man, yeah, you must have really avoided literally everything.
Yeah,
Because that's like the one of the main characters.
didn't know that.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
It's weird because I'm pretty sure there's been like a decent amount of it art posted for it, like art. And stuff.
Never seen any of it.
She's actually a dragon. Ah, game ruined. I'm not playing it now. A dragon girl? There's a
Kinda
million of
does.
those.
I didn't know there were multiple party members.
Yeah.
Alright, well thanks everyone for watching and hanging out with this DDinosaur. We will see you. We'll continue more of this next Friday. I thought this was just going to be a one-stream game. I did not expect all of this deep lore to be getting. And
It's
this,
looking like a three-parter.
yeah, we got triple Ds.
Nuts.
We're a penguin king. And then we'll be back Thursday. We'll have Dokapon back. And I'll see about getting to Disco Elysium on Wednesday. Yeah, for Thursday. And then Wani Tower on Monday today. Alright. Thanks for watching. Thanks for
As
hanging.
always, on twitch.tv/Khazard.
Make sure to subscribe to Wait, no, there's no D in
Or-
that.
Or
Subscribe.
sometimes Khazard, if you prefer pronouncing it that way.
Really need to go to speech therapy, but I don't want to.
Off to hang myself. Off and left.
Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next week. Have a good weekend. Enjoy this very sad cliffhanger we leave you all on. Go make sure to vote for this in the next upcoming Oscars.
God forgive me for this sentence that I'm about to say. But why wanted he, oh God. Why wanted he go to speech therapy when he's got all that snoot bitty riz?
Oh, that's a great thing to end on. Alright, good night, everybody.